Highlights of the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel 500 Round 4 of the Bankfen Off-Road Championship. Organised by the Mafeking Motor Club, the event was for motor vehicles only, with 37 special vehicles and 37 production vehicles scheduled to come under starters' orders. Compared to Villiers and Jordan, who had had a trouble-free run up to this point. It wasn't all plain sailing for Woolridge and Skolthammer. The Ford Racing Ranger was stuck in fourth gear, which made the going difficult. Machechenene and Sally were still the special vehicle leaders, but could not afford to relax for 1 second because the Duplessis brothers were just waiting to pounce. Interestingly, the mobile Jimco previously belonged to Machechenene. Greg Harvey and Boy Stone were third in the special vehicle category in the Castrol Queen Motor Spares Jimco, while Duncan Foss and Mike Griffiths were the new Class D leaders. As was to be expected, Schroeder and Peckham still held on to a comfortable lead in Class E. Mark Corbett and Juan Moore in the Century Property Developments Isuzu had moved up into second in Class D following Haasbroek and Bosch's retirement. The M&E Glass Bat of Bodo and Gary Berthold was now third overall in the special vehicle category and was going like the proverbial bat out of hell, as was the Sony PlayStation Pajero of Henry and Maurice Zermatten. Marcus Taylor and Mark Deschalaine were the new Class B leaders in the Truck Time Ace Co, but were under pressure from Colin Matthews in the single-seater industrial hardware WPP. With less than an hour to go, De Villiers and Jordan continued their charge at the head of the field. The special vehicle leaders were still Machechenene and Sally in the Sam Racing Jimco. Foss and Griffiths led Class D and were third overall in the production vehicle category in the Nissan Hardbody. In a phenomenal performance, Schroeder and Peckham were fourth overall in the production vehicle category and the Class E leaders to boot. Class E championship leaders Hugo and Jaap de Bruin had no answer for the Ford pair and had to be content with second place in Class E. Another casualty was the Nashua Mobile Jimco of Terence Marsh and Trevor Ahea, and there was a new Class S leader, Mohammed Noor, in the rather sick-sounding Raceco. Wonder how long he'll last. Another Class S contender, Frikkie Botha, had moved up to second in class, but a flat left rear tyre would cost him valuable time.
About 10 k's ago, we went through one of the rural areas, and one of the locals threw a huge big rock at us. And the rock went through the cockpit and has hit the back of the radiator. You can see where the hole has been punched in the radiator.
That's what he threw to the cockpit from the side of the road. They broke the radiator. And nearly broke my visor as well.
While Botha struggled with his seatbelts, Carolyn and Minute sneaked by to regain the Class S lead. Now the race was on. The finish of the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel 500 and a spectacular aerial display by the ex-World War II Nissan Harvards welcomed Geniel de Villiers and Francois Jordan across the line for their second overall win of the year.
It was a good race. The second loop we really went without any hassles, and we're just glad to win again.
Very disappointing. We were moving up nicely. We were up to third on the road. Fancied our chances on the second loop against the Nissan and the Ford, and about 40 k's out, the front right knuckle just sheared off completely on the weld. Nothing you can do about that. Bit of a moment. Fortunately, it didn't happen in one of the fastest sections, but yeah, very frustrating. That was our day run, so yeah.
Woolridge and Skolthammer limped across the line, second overall in the Ford Racing Ranger. The Duplessis brothers collected their first overall victory in the special vehicle category, with the mobile Jimco a little the worse for wear. They were followed 12 seconds later by Machechenene and Sally in a similar Jimco. Champagne for the victors.
Ons 'n bietjie verdwaal vanoggend en 'n pap wiel gekry en toe die tweede helfte nou het ons bietjie Atangas voor ons, toe hy net 'n rongslot gemaak en toe kon ons verbygaan.
Magegen and his family were proud onlookers.
We had a punchless ride, and thanks again to this guy coming. You know, he brings a fair amount of luck to us.
Third overall in the production vehicle category, and the Class D win went to Foss and Griffiths.
We had a great run until some of the locals threw a couple of rocks through our windscreen, but one landed either on my head or on my lap, I don't know, and it hit Mike and the glass came through onto his face, but other than that, no problems. It was a great run.
More drama was to come as Billy Prinsloo sped to the finish, a victim of the stone-throwing incident. He was struck above the eye by a rock and returned back along the route to alert a marshal. This deviation from the route resulted in his exclusion from the results. Schroeder and Peckham led from start to finish to pick up the Class E win.
Oh, man. I got hit by rocks through the side first, straight through the windscreen. I don't know, look, it's just bad news, eh?
Bit of a scary one, with all the stones and rocks and barbed wire across the road, and it's not nice. Stones and big rocks rolled in the road, and no.
Marcus Taylor and Mark Deschalain notched up their second consecutive Class B win in the Truck Time Ace-Co, while Frikkie Botha got the better of Carolyn and Minute to win Class S. Marius and Francis Boersma provided for some light relief when they arrived without a roof on their Land Rover. It was later retrieved by an enthusiastic and vocal group of youngsters. Kasi Kutsia had to be airlifted to hospital as a result of the stone-throwing incident, and co-driver Oki Hubert drove home solo.
We had a bit of an unfortunate incident. Kasi was thrown by a rock. It looks like his mold, everything is broken, his teeth came out. So we stood for about half an hour waiting for a chopper, but luckily he's in hospital and just luckily stable by now.
Piazza Musso and Abraham in the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel Jeep finally made it to the finish and won Class F in the process.
It was a really eventful event. I think everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. But I think we've defied all odds and got it to the end. So I think for the O'Hagan's Kopanong team, it's a great satisfaction.
The top 10 placings in the production vehicle category. Overall victory and 2 class wins for Nissan and 1 class win for Ford in the O'Hagan's Kopanong Hotel 500. Jimco's occupied the top 3 positions in the special vehicle category. A fine 6th overall for Taylor and Deschalain and a maiden class win for Frikkie Botha.